Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So this here package is from Jared over at Neeves Knives. So shout out to Jared. Bang! Neeves Knives. He is returning a stack of my knives. I sent him all of my Finch knives. Well, all of my Finch knives before I got the Devil's Finger. So 5 of my Finch knives. And unboxing knife is the left-handed Axon, guys. Oh, man, I am loving this thing. Just as a knife, man, this blade is exceptional. It just cuts so well. It does all the things I like. Getting into packages, cutting open labels, packaging. I mean, like, you know, chips, shit like that. Like, it just does a lot of things well. Detent's a little light, and I can't seem to get... Ooh, just cut myself, I think. Can't seem to get that pivot to stay. I've Loctited it twice, and it seems to always, like, loosen. It's weird. I'm guessing that's a me issue, but nonetheless, love that knife. So, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of, like, shit, you know what I mean? He put lots of penis in here, which I always appreciate. Let's put this down. So, get this stuff out of here. I have 2 pouches. So these are probably loaners he sent over, which is awesome. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Finch knives. These are all my Finches. I'll get those sorted out myself later. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's get into the loaners. So thanks, Jared, for sending some cool stuff. Got a cool, like, Trevor Burger type pouch here. And, oh, okay. So this is the Appalachian Drifter 2 from Civivi. It's a knife I've been told I should check out. Interesting piece. It's a right hand only, very nice micarta. It's pretty cool looking micarta. It's like a burlap, but it's kind of smooth actually. And then you have carbon fiber on the bolster there, which is pretty cool. This is actually a locking knife, which is nice because the first Appalachian Drifter was like a double detent. It does have a fuller for, I assume, flicking. It has a top flipper. Ooh, okay. Detent's pretty good. It's got a clip point blade. So this should actually probably be called the Rustic Gent 2. It kind of looks more like that. I don't really remember the look of the Appalachian. Ooh. Wow, that's thin. Is that a hollow? I believe so. That's a sexy hologram. Man, that's thin. Thin blade, thin stock, thin edge. Holy shit. Liner lock. Let's see how... Okay, it's not quite dropped shut. You can do the reach around for sure. Can you bang it? You can bang it. Can you thumb it? You can thumb it. Wow, okay, I get it. It is a sort of... I don't want to be rude here, but it's sort of a blatant Pena ripoff. I mean, this is the Pena Laney's clip front flipper. This is the Appalachian Drifter 2. And, you know, we might have some design cues here. But then again, I do believe the Laney's clip is a traditional pattern. I believe this is a traditional pattern. So, I can reverse flick it. There it is. It doesn't have a fuller or anything, but you can get in there when you're not being stupid. So I'm not sure if that's actually like an original Pena design, because I've seen tons of knives look like that. So I'm kind of just being an asshole. You know me. Yeah, this is pretty cool. What is the steel? They have it tiny on here somewhere. Look at that. They don't do that anymore. Huh. Is it on the tag? No. Okay. My guess is it's like Nitro V, 10CR, you know, one of those steels would be my guess, but it could be S35. That's another option. Look, I don't know if you can see the hollow grind, but this thing has to cut like an absolute beast. I mean, this thing, I will give it that. It is thinner and slicier looking than that Riot made knife over there. So, man, this is a dainty tip, but it is sexy. I really like this knife. Yeah. This might be the best Civivi I've handled so far. I mean, this feels like a quality piece, man. I mean, if you can't afford a Riot and you want to try a Pena X Series knife, this right here will give you a taste of what it's like. Not quite on the action there on the close, but everything else, man. Wow. Okay, that is a cool-ass knife. So that's the Appalachian Drifter 2. All right, we got 2 in here. All right, here's a big-ass boy. I think this is a Megaron. Yeah. So this is the Megaron, I don't know what. Okay. I don't know why. Don't quote me on this, but I swear he called it like the Valation or something like that. Valerian or something. I'm just taking that strictly off of completely mindless YouTube watching, not paying attention. So I could be wrong. But it is a Megaron knife. I know they send Jared stuff, and he likes their stuff. I handled the Pagos, and I actually bought it, and I hated it. It had a lot of issues for me. This knife, on the other hand, we are dead nuts on centering. So is that Appalachian Drifter. The detent, while maybe slightly light, is still 100% adequate. And it has a fuller, so I'm guessing on purpose. Fuck me running, baby. Fuck me running. And, careful, Kev. It does that. It's a liner lock. It's not my favorite to disengage. Oh, there we go. I'm getting used to it. I mean, it is a dropper, guys. That's for damn show. I don't know how much this is. It's G10, and my guess is it's a budgety knife. So it's probably K110, D2. I think they use some weird type of D2. Again, random YouTube watching, K113 or some shit like that. I remember Jared saying. But guys, they really milled this fuller out, and they gave it plenty of get-go. So, of course I feel it. Okay, what is going on? I feel like I had plenty of room. Why am I now? Okay, I was too high up. If you try to flick it up here, you're not going to get enough leverage. You need to be down here, right? The lower you go on a knife, in case you're wondering, the lower you go on a knife, the less leverage you need to flick it out. In terms of getting the detent, right? So if I'm all the way at the bottom here, I barely have to do anything to get it out. I'm not saying it'll lock up. I'm just saying I barely have to do any pressure to get it to come break the detent. If I bang it up here halfway, I got to give it a little more gas to get it out, but then it shoots out. It's kind of like a give and take situation. I'll shut up now because nobody cares, but right-handed, it seems to come out a lot easier because you're pushing away from the detent. When you're doing this left-handed, you're pushing the blade this way, right? Down and out. And that is pushing the blade into that detent hole or detent ball. So it's tightening the detent doing that. Which on some knives is awesome because they have light detents, and then as a lefty, it kind of strengthens it. But on some knives, if the detent's too strong, it does the opposite, and it really sucks. So anyway, that is the Megaron Valero, making that up. Wow, it has a Neeves edge on it, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't think this comes from factory that way. Definitely a big-ass knife. I would say this here is about 3 inches, 3.15. This right here is probably a 4-inch blade. It's a big boy, guys. It's a big boy. It's got some good jimping on the flipper. Yeah, if you like the big knives, I think you guys will like this one, especially as a budget option. And then this one here, I think... Oh, no. I thought it was going to be that Kubi he was telling me about. So this is a Bellamy. I think is... I mean, that's how you say that name, Bellamy. It has something on the flipper tab I can't read. It says prototype. That's awesome. Deltalith or Deltalith Bellamy. So I guess the name is Bellamy. It's got a front flipper, a fuller, and a flipper tab. It's interesting. It's got carbon fiber scales. I can probably tell you, I could probably tell you that Kaiser made this because it's that like, it's like that carbon fiber that they make look like G10, which I hate. I don't know why Kaiser did that. They do that. They have it on the Megatherium, I think. But on this, it actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like it. You have a flathead for the pivot, which is pretty cool. It might be a Torx on this side, but it's flathead on this side. Dead nut centering. Did I say that already? Deltalith Bellamy. So let's try the flipper tab first. There's the slightest bit of jimping on there, and it's kind of smooth, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, that was perfect. Oh, another hollow grind. My goodness. Between these two, man, that front flipper does not want to work for me right-handed. There we go. Between these two, holy shit, these clip point hollow grinds are absolutely fantastic. My goodness, that's nasty. Look at that. Nice, dainty tip, but that's okay. Clip point super thin. Let's try the action. Fuck me. Front flipper. Oh. Okay. Did you see this? Front flipper. There's got to be play. Tiniest bit of play, but holy balls. Fuck me. What? Hold on, that was me. Wow. This thing is a fidget monster. Can I do the... Oh, yeah. D10's too good for that. I like that. Bang. You can't really do the Bic lighter. It's kind of hard. Unless there's just some skin in there. No, it's just not. It's not the way you do it. I mean, it is dialed for the flipper. Look at that. I cannot fail. I am trying. And then you have the fuller, which is awesome. And then you just have this roll flipper. Like on the front, you just want to start here and roll over, right? You don't want to go on the top and Bic lighter it. You want to roll over. And that is awesome. Wow. Yeah, this thing is cool, guys. I'm not a big fan of blacked out blades, so these last two, you know, not my favorite aesthetically. Seemed like it bounced off, but it does have a decent detail. I mean, we saw it in action. It does have that big issue that all Kaisers tend to have for me, all their liner locks. It rattles when it closes, and it annoys the shit out of me. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's just this innate, like, cheapness to Kaiser liner locks. You can just feel it and hear it when you're, you know, fidgeting with it. It just rattles, reverberates. The tolerances, I guess, on the steel or whatever is just not something they do. Just makes it, like, rattly. But everything else about this knife, man, is really, really good. The ergonomics are absolutely outstanding. I actually want one of these. So whenever these come out, I think I'll be getting one. I mean, the action is just stupid good. Like, watch this. I mean, the detent, first off, breaks right here. I mean, from here, it's just like, whoop. Yeah, this is a good knife, guys. This is a really cool, really sweet. All right, so that's the Deltalith Bellamy. Okay, so I guess Deltalith is the company. Bellamy is the name of the knife. Oh, yeah, what was on the flipper tab? Yeah, N690. Okay, I don't like that, but whatever. You know, I'm not going to complain. It's probably a $50 knife. And I mean, for that price, for what you get here, whew, boy, that's awesome. Deltalith, Appalachian Drifter 2. Right? Righty only. This one has a reversible clip, which is awesome. And then you have the Megaron, not sure, maybe the Valation or whatever. No reversible clip on this either. Does look like a titanium clip, which is cool. Big boy right here. Yeah, some cool knives. So thanks to Jared. Appreciate it, brother, as always. And thank you guys for letting me rant and rave as usual. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.